Okay, so that's all the stretch goals done. Let's have another look at this map. So I'll have to do it this way because it's not going to fit on otherwise. And hopefully you can see it is a map, partial map of Italy. I'll just straighten it a touch. So we have, starting at the top, we have Venice here. That's leading down to Modena, which in turn is taking you to San Marino or Lucca. From Lucca you go down to Siena, but from San Marino you go to Città di Castello, which takes you then to Arezzo and Gualdo Torino. Arezzo will take you down to Perugia. Gualdo Torino will take you to Assisi, where St. Francis comes from. So we'll Perugia. Siena will take you down to Orvieto, which will also take you to Assisi. And Assisi will take you down to Spoleto and Tre Pietre. Tre Pietre will take you down to Spoleto, and Spoleto will take you down to Grezio, and finally Rome. So I'm not quite sure where we start in these, whether we start in Rome or Venice, because we have two different colours here. And we also have at the bottom, we have, so this will be a town. So according to the legend that's on the bottom there, that, and that is a town, and these are villages. Okay, so as long as we know. And again, on the back, we have the different buildings that we can go to in between games. So the chirurgeon is the only way to rid of an injury. We have the barracks, which is where you can temporarily hire mercenaries called companions. We have the church. A hero may find spiritual comfort in the church by leaving a small donation for the poor. We have a market where you can buy or sell reagents. We have an inn where you can heroes can take their mind off things and gain or lose some florins by playing dice with the guests. We have the baths. We can rest and toughen the bodies. The artisan, where you can visit the shop, which is essential to craft new equipment by spending the required reagents and florins. And finally, the mentor lets heroes who ask for their help relearn their skills. I'm not going into any greater detail than this, but there we are. Okay, so this is going to take a while to get through all of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the boards and the tokens in this. In the next video, we're going to have a look through the cards. And the video after that, we will do the minis. I don't want to go too long with this. So this is one of these spur cards. It's letter M that is labelled. So it's like a swamp. And on the back is water. You can see there's a couple of dolphins there. And this is labelled W. And that's labelled M as well. And W. So I don't know whether I've got two of the same board and I should only have one, or what, but they don't seem to marry up there, do they? At all. So I'm wondering whether I've just got a double up of boards, because they don't seem to, as I said, they don't seem to marry up very well. So now let's have a look at what we have here. So we have two walls of a building. We have a token with a timer on it, and some with spiders on it, which I quite like. It looks like a form of demonic being with red eyes and horns, blood drops, feet that have been snared in vines, and then we have a few at the top which are different characters. So I can see the succubus, like a skeleton there. Don't know who he is. You've got a few characters here. And then you've got one of the periliums. And here we have tiles over a pathway that has been blocked off by spider webs. And on the back, we have the different sides of the building, and on where the character images were, they're numbered. But these are exactly the same, except for where the spiders are. It's just like a web, something trapped in a web. So that's that. Let's have a look here. Okay, so we start off again, two sides of a building, a perilium. Sorry, different characters this time. Remember, they I think are hero characters. I think that's Fatima. Can't remember the other names. Then we have some different tokens here. And down here, then we've got the spiders back of the timer. And on the back, you know, these ones are numbered, and these ones just have a black and white image with a red background. So I don't know whether that's when they've been knocked down or killed or whatever. These seem the same. Everything seems the same there as was on the previous one. The next sheet of tokens is this one. We have the floor, the grand entrance to a manor by the look of it, a cart, some bases for, I'm presuming, this building, and some more tokens, 3 broken hearts, a broken stone which has something inside it, a mandolin, a lute, or what do you call it? This looks like steps. Then we have another broken stone with the different emblems on it. So this one's green with a sun, this one's red with a star, and this one's black with a moon. And on the back of it, you'll find the slightly different image there to what was on the other side. No, it's not. It's exactly the same image. Yeah, they're exactly the same. Is that one difference? Yeah, that's 1 broken heart. On the other side, it's 3. But apart from that, they're exactly the same, I think. Yeah, both exactly the same. And now we have token sheets that are wrapped in this paper. So just rip this off because I don't like these. They get in the way. So we'll take these off, put them back, and go through this board, or go through each board one at a time. So we have trees. You slot together. We have various different character tokens. We have a wishing well water bucket, another perilium, a tile with a woodland path on it. These are your main characters, main heroes from the core set. Other tokens of some of the bad guys, shall we say. And then one of the buildings, and a flame token there. And on the other side, we have a different building, different floor there, and all the bad guys tokens are numbered, except for those ones. Now, who they are, I don't know, but again, we will find out when we come round to playing the game. I'm presuming there aren't much of a muchness with these. So we have more characters. All the bad guys, obviously none. We have letter tokens there, whatever they may be for. Another building, more trees, another perilium. And when we turn it over, once again, all the character tokens are numbered, and we have some that have letters on the background and a different type of building there. So I don't know whether that's whether that's a different building or whatever, because there doesn't seem to be a doorway for that one. So unless it, I think it makes this building a much bigger building, which will be interesting. I'll pop that down there, and let's take the next sheet. And again, 4 walls of a building. This time we have 1 character token, some more of the time tokens, I'm presuming they are. Health tokens, I presume, because it's got hearts on it. Flame token, some that look like gunpowder or something falling out of a pouch. A tree, beryllium, and when we turn this over, again, building exactly the same, just reverse of it. So that was on the other side. I think it was 3, was it? Yep, 3 broken hearts. These are 1. So I think, as I said, these could be health tokens or something along those lines. Next board, we have, again, another building, trees, much of a muchness, same type of thing. Beryllium, buckets, health tokens. I'm calling them health tokens, they may not be, but that's what I'm calling them as yet. Walls for another building. Yeah, much of, as I say, a muchness. Now we're going to something completely different. This is the horologium, a big clock. This guides the gameplay, as whoever's positioned when the hand comes down to that segment is the ones who go. We also have, turn it this way so you can see the tokens better. We have tokens of what look like to be a monk, sun, star and moon in the linked together in a triangle, dice tokens, and what looks like a comedy token from Greek tragedy, the tragedy comedy kind of thing. It looks like somebody laughing. And here we have shield tokens, dice tokens, the back of the horologium. And yeah, let's put the horologium together in one of the videos once I find the pieces to do so. Now more tokens. We have the Pope and, what's he called? I can't remember. Is it the Doge? I don't know. But Rome, Venice. What looks like to be, is that a wall or a roof or something? A lever, some supports for the trees, ladders, a rock, a wagon, blood drops, that weird fellow with the horns and the red eyes. I think that could be like a psychic, a mental attack of some description, dice. These could be poison. I'm guessing it's all these. We have a sun, star, moon and blank token here. We've got more flame tokens, a trapdoor, and on the back it's about the same kind of thing. That could be the roof of a building, same as that. There we go. And we have here a sheep and a bear. It looks like a bear anyway, it could be a wolf, I don't know. Looks like a burning arm. Don't know what that could be. Spinning stars, dice, a sword or dagger and a cut with blood pouring from it. Looks like an eye. A boot entangling vines. Again, trapdoor. The lever mechanism, base for trees and roofs. And when we turn it over, it's just just basically slightly different tokens here with question marks. And different designs for the roofs. That's about it. And the final set of tokens, well, they aren't tokens, these are playing areas, some of the playing areas. So the smaller boards that we put on, so we have starting areas, that kind of thing for here. And we have one like a woodland path, and another one cobblestones. Very nice indeed. Each one of them numbered, labelled, so you know which one you're picking when you start to set up the game. And now we're taking a look at the playing boards themselves. And again, one side is cobblestone, and the other side is like a forest path or a woodland path, or countryside area. So that was 1A and 1B. This is 2A. So the A side is the wilderness, we'll call it, and the B side is the city area, or the town area. So we don't have many to go on these. Again, you can see you've got some bones of horses, skeletons of horses that have died on a journey. Looks like to be a helmet. Little pool there. And on this side, it's like broken barrels, that kind of thing. And the last, no, it's not the last board, there's a couple more boards as well. So this is the last one for this particular surface. So again, this is like a wilderness path with some cobblestones underneath. And then I would say this will be the town centre with the well in the middle, or an area for a statue to go. I think it's supposed to be a well, because it's slightly different coloured as though it's water inside it. So there we are. Next we have this board, which is 5A, and this is like a snowy area. So you're going up a mountain. It's just basically rocks, is all I can see. Not sure what these black lines mean. Could be impassable terrain. And this side again is a wilderness side. So we're still sticking with the wilderness, but we just changed the cityscape for a snowy mountain. And this side 6A is once again the snowy mountain. And we have some bones lying around, different creatures. Anything else we can see? No, I think it's just bones. There's nothing else there. And then on this side again, wilderness with obviously a skeleton. This could be, no, I was going to say that could be this part when it's not covered in snow, but it's not. It's a different thing altogether. But yeah, again, skeletons, a few fallen trees, rocks, bushes, that kind of thing. Very nice artwork. And now we have this board. This is the final board. Now, this is a little different. I don't know what exactly this is. So we have the symbols for the different factions. So I'm presuming this is mythology. I can't remember all the factions. Pope, or Papal, for Rome, that was it. I don't know what all the things are for that, but it may just be a case of it being, no, it's not, it's 2V, and this is 1V. So 1V is like the interior of a room. Could be the mansion that we saw in one of the earlier token boards, which had a nice big mansion frontage. It could be where the bigger room comes in, or bigger building fits around. I don't know, but hey, we've got plenty of time to find out. So that's all the boards, the tokens, the books, and everything gone through now. We're going to leave it there for this video, and we're going to split this into as many videos as it takes to get through all this. There's a lot to get through. But as I said, we're going to pause it. We're going to stop it here for this one. We've walked through all the boards. We've walked through the books. As I say, that's enough for this video. We'll come back and we'll have a look through all the cards and all the accessories for it. And then after that, we'll have another video where we finally look at all those delicious minis. But that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, as always, stay safe and take care. God bless, and bye for now.